Oh, my bad. I didn't see you there. Get the freak over here. You knocked over my cup, you freaking idiot. Sorry. Hi. Roses are red. I often show up to class tardy. Everything has gone silent at the Andrew Cuomo party. Yeah, no, so there's been, the results are in, and shockingly, by a massive upset, Andrew Cuomo received at least 2 votes. Yeah, no, Zoran sweep the rug. You already know his ass he's throwing ass at the Zoran Mandani party. It is actually so goated to see the fork get found in a kitchen. You know, like, I don't know why we're shocked that this happened. A Democrat won in New York City. What? Did your fish also breathe water? I mostly just feel bad for Sullivan. Sliwa. I feel bad for him. He got like single-digit percentile of the vote. Really? With that beret? With that 17 cats? He has 17 cats, by the way. He has 17 cats. And 1% of the vote. Well, buddy, I guess this will be your, 36 of you running now? Good luck next election, Curtis. Anyways, let me correct 2 things. 2 mistakes that I made on my previous video that I saw negative comments about when I was talking about the Zoran Mandani, Cuomo, Sliwa whole debacle going down. 1, I said that Cuomo was the standing mayor of New York City. Incorrect. Cuomo was the governor of New York, and then he left after 13 allegations of sexual assault from various women. As you can tell, a very capable guy who somehow had double digits in votes. But the other thing I wanted to correct, I saw a comment saying, I see your nails and they tell the whole story. And correct. They say this. Bitches be scared of a little finger paint. A little paint on your fingies. What's wrong, buddy? Color got you scared? I thought it was kind of hilarious, though, because at the Andrew Cuomo party, and this literal, not like political party, literal party, I don't know if you guys know this, but during election cycles, on election day, most politicians will host a little party where they invent their favorite significant others and grifters and fifth cousins or something, I don't know, to go and party and celebrate the fact that they won or get into a sad and sobbing orgy if they lose. And at the Cuomo one, people started rioting about the fact that Mamdani won, saying like, oh, it's not fair, we need to take down the government, or blah, blah, blah. And Cuomo was like, hey, guys, Mr. Appropriate, let's chill out for a second. Let's maybe not do that. We're in New York. Remember, a Democrat winning is like finding a tree in a forest. Like, this isn't exactly too shocking of a thing. I guess the only shocking part is the fact that he's Muslim and people are racist. I saw so many people be like, he's gonna do 9/11 again. Really? Are you serious? Because he's brown? Like, 9/11? That was bad, by the way. I don't know why I had that. Literally, as I was strolling, I ran into this malarkey right here. Rip New York City, you forgot. Just in case you forgot, this was ground zero on 9/11/2001. And you promised that you would never forget. Look at it. There are all the death and the destruction. And also, Zoran? Is that Zoran Mandani right there? What kind of cross-wired-ass malarkey going on in your noggin, buddy? Should I assume that all white people also have sex with their cousins? What are you doing? What are we cooking? And then Dick Cheney had the audacity to go ahead and just die today. Everybody wants attention, bro. And despite all of that, Curtis Sliwa still pulled up to the voting booth with a goddamn cat tie. I can't zoom in. Give me goddamn kitty cat tie and a kitty cat proverbs book, dude. What is that face? I think that Curtis Sliwa might have the most appealing personality as a politician purely because he is just a dude. He's not just a dude, though. I was talking about this on my stream today. He was also, like, low-key a vigilante. He was apparently a night manager at a McDonald's back when police had a lot of funding cut in New York City. And so there wasn't any police on the subway or during nighttime, which caused a giant spike in crime, and the mob was operating down there and everything. And so he gathered a group of his McDonald's workers and created a group. It's called like the Night Guardians or something like that, where they would all go around in the red berets and beat the shit out of criminals on the subway. What the hell? We got a goddamn... He needs to be the mayor of Gotham City immediately. Despite all of that, though, I am very glad that Zoran won. I was rooting for Zoran. I'm not a New Yorker, nor have I really... I'm going to New York later this month. A visit for like a day or two. Hopefully Trump doesn't nuke the damn place. I know that Trump is going to have an actual hissy fit because of this. But regardless of that, I am glad. Because I do respect a lot of the policies that Zoran plans to enact from what he's talked about. I know a lot of people were like, oh, God... It's going to be the red apple now, as if it was the green apple, the Granny Smith apple or something. They're saying, like, communism is red. They're saying that Zoran's going to turn New York into a communist state or something. Also known as overreacting, I think is what they call that in the dictionary. But I respect a lot of the things that Zoran plans to do with his campaign. I mean, there's stuff like he wants to freeze rent on rent-stabilized apartments, which, as I talked about in the last video, is like for poor, as Cuomo said, for poor people. It's for poor people. So he's making it so poor people can afford to live in New York. It's crazy that he won the vote anyway. And he wants to make bus fares free as well as free childcare. Hi, a little editor's note. I said for the first 6 weeks for kids. It's not. It's for kids 6 weeks to 5 years old, also known as children. Anyway, back, which is also pretty good because I know like a lot of people who are pro-life. They tend to forget the fact that after the kid's born, there's life part. They have to, you know, it's expensive to live as a human being. Sorry, I'm getting dizzy. It's hard to continue speaking, but I'm going to keep going regardless. There's also raising minimum wage. That's a pretty good one. And there was another one that I liked. Oh, he wants to build a lot of houses. He wants to increase the ability for people to live in the city. Yes, I like that. Less supporting rich people and more taxing them and giving money to people who are, I'm so dizzy now. It's actually so hard to think. But one of the comments I've seen a lot, or at least very often, not only within the context of Zoran Mandani, but in the context of just healthcare and supporting the fellow man, is a lot of people saying, like, free healthcare. Well, that's coming out of my taxpayer money. So would you prefer the taxpayer money went to bombs to kill Palestinian kids? Because that's what it's doing right now. You know, like, I don't know really what the argument is here. Like, I would much rather put my money, my tax money, towards, like, filling potholes and helping the less fortunate, because I thought that was what they were for. What do you think they were for? Like paying government workers and bombing children in various foreign countries? Like, I don't know. It's just such a goofy thought to me to be like, well, I don't want my money to go to help poor people because they're poor. What the? You're a bad person. That's a bad person thought process. That's all this bum ass post where someone was like, well, when you go to a park, they say not to feed the animals because the animals become reliant. It's the same way with food stamps. You don't want people to become reliant on eating food. Do I even need to explain that one? Like, I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but of the homeless population in America, what % do you think currently works a job? Give it a sec. Let it ruminate. Pick a number. You got it? In your head noggin? 3, 2, 1. 40 to 60%. Not like 2 or 3%. 40 to 60. Most of them are working jobs and are still homeless. God forbid we give them a helping hand, maybe a loaf of bread on occasion. But I'm getting ahead of myself. A jubilant day. Wondrous day. Yippee! Zoran caught the W. Do a little jig for me, you know, a little dance. I'm going to go Betty Bye, though. I'm tired. Look at that fire. Look at that. Chestnuts roasting on an open... Sorry. We just left Halloween, okay? So we chill out with the Christmas shit. So I already see people being like, when are you going to get your Christmas stuff set up? You're going to start... Stop! Let me be thankful and give, okay? I'll get there. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. Thank you for watching video. Like video if enjoy video and ending.